Hello, and thank you for your free reading. Your question is, what's going on in your life and what do you need to do? Okay, so with that said, let's pull some cards for you, get clear messages for you. We're going to take a look at the energies that currently surround you. And then we're also going to ask the tarot for any guidance around things that you need to be doing, so actions you need to be taking, etc. Go ahead and please subscribe to my channel to fully participate in the energy of today's reading and also help me continue to grow the channel. Thank you. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Wands, we've got Page of Swords in the reverse, we have the Hierophant here, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm seeing right now is that you're tired. You're tired. You may have or can find yourself still working towards closing out cycles. Okay, so there's things that you may have worked on, things that you may have experienced that are near the end or have kind of drawn to a natural conclusion, but as a result you may be feeling very tired and very beat up. Okay, perhaps you're not doing a very good job of communicating your needs in general. Okay, so the Page of Swords here in reverse could be speaking to the need to share more of yourself. You might have to do more like more connecting, okay, with yourself. Okay, so researching, becoming more intellectual. It's more about like knowledge of self as well, and then being able to act on that and communicate what your needs are to others. Got the Hierophant here. You may be dealing with a person, you may be married, you may be like in some sort of traditional institution. You could also be either someone that teaches or someone that's receiving some lessons as well. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards to clarify what this Hierophant is about. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel like perhaps you've gone through a lot of like karmic cycles or just experiencing some of the same old over and over and over. So you've got Empress energy here, another major arcana. With the Page of Swords here in the reverse, the message that I'm getting is that you really do need to focus on prioritizing yourself, self-care, and communicating what that looks like to you, to others that may be around you, okay? Because the Hierophant can also speak to different people, around us. So this could include like family, children, anything along the traditional, line of just structures, okay? And how things are set up in our lives. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse, you've also got the Lovers. So again, we could be talking about somebody. We could also be talking about the need to make a decision, okay? I do have a feeling that we are talking about a person. If you are in a relationship, some kind of committed relationship, whether it's a marriage or not, okay? You may be needing to prioritize yourself before anything else. And you may find yourself needing to make a decision to break these kind of cycles, these issues that seem to continue to repeat themselves. There will be some learning as well. Hierophant can also speak to learning. All right, so breaking cycles and achieving learning through them. Yeah, you've got the Four of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, Four of Cups present as well, and that could be the guidance, and it can also be speaking to where you are currently, which is taking time for self. Again, this kind of connects with Empress. It's about finding that emotional grounding, okay? And that may require that you take some time to yourself and do that inner work, some reflection. You might also be overly focused on some very specific things in your life to the point that you may be totally missing and not acknowledging those other opportunities or those other kind of how can I say, when the universe offers you other opportunities or other insights or maybe opens other doors for you, you might be missing that altogether. You got the Six of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Tower. Okay, so again, whether you recently went through a major upset or you find yourself kind of working through that now, and it's the reason why you feel like, oh, I'm so tired, and maybe wanting even to kind of just give up and hang in there, okay? Because the Six of Swords speaks to transitions. It's about choosing, okay, and acting on getting away from things that aren't working for you or serving you at this moment and moving into a new direction. And you will achieve emotional fulfillment in doing that, all right? So don't resist this Tower moment, okay? Allow yourself to go through with it, or just patiently, allow yourself to reconcile with the lessons that the Tower will bring you. I'm hearing that you'll want to do a lot of observation versus reacting, okay, to what this Tower represents. The more you can kind of maintain yourself neutral and observe versus react, the better off that you're going to be. You're going to be in a better emotional and mental state to be able to get through challenges, okay? All right, so let's ask the cards then what you can do in terms of actions. Clear messages for the Aquarian around actions that she should be taking at this time. We already saw Empress, okay? We've got the King of Wands here. We've got the Lovers again, okay? So we're getting some of the same messages. Making decisions. My goodness, we got almost all of the same cards, okay? So this is the guidance. This is what you need to be doing, what you could be doing. So let's start off here with the King of Wands. This is more of a visionary kind of person. This is someone that's also very spiritually inclined, okay? He's probably the most spiritual king in the tarot, is the King of Wands. So he spends time really thinking things through clearly, and he gets others on board with him to help him execute his plans and his vision. So in a sense, it's also about like leadership. It's also about bringing others along, okay? So think of who is in your life that may support you during this time, and like maybe bringing them on to the situation or the matter in some way or another, whether you're just seeking guidance or whether you want to ask for some assistance, okay? Making that decision, making decisions and then acting upon them, all right? The Lovers also speaks to just an overall journey. You may have literally just two options, okay? And one of those paths is going to be easier than the other, okay? So the Lovers is about discernment. It's about making a choice, and it's about being committed to following the path then that you've selected. And you've got the Four of Cups here, so we talked about this, with the emotional grounding, making sure to keep your eyes open for all opportunities, even those that might be right in front of your face that you cannot see because you're so focused on other things happening. And then, of course, prioritizing yourself, self-care, self-love, really embodying that energy of this Empress, of this beautiful goddess here, okay? Let's pull some self-concept affirmations. These are messages that will support you during this time. These are affirmations that you can use every day even. All right. I trust my inner guidance. My soul knows the way forward. I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. Thank you and best of luck.